Search for failure. Welcome back to Aaron's Daily Thoughts. My name is Aaron Finley, and today's subject is search for failure. Look for ways that you can fail. Now, this sounds counterintuitive because almost every single thing I say on this channel has to do with, planning for the positive. It has to do with, envisioning your life as if it would go exactly the way you want it to go. Being positive, being optimistic, seeing your life, the good side of things. Now, when I say look for failure, I'm not saying look for the bad things. I'm not saying set yourself up for failure. I'm not saying imagine all the ways you could fail, because that is a bad thing. Obviously, if you go into a situation thinking, what if this happens? What if I fail? What if I don't know, make a mistake? What if I embarrass myself? Those going in with that attitude is obviously you're gonna bring a negative energy with you, and you're preparing your body to do the things that you're afraid of. Because if you're only focusing on what you're afraid of, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to manifest. But when I say search for failure, what I mean is search for things that you can do that you are bad at. Whenever you start something new, you're not going to be good at it. No one is an expert when they first pick up an instrument or a sport or a pencil, whatever tool it may be, or whatever skill you want to try to be good at. Everything that you're good at right now, you started not being good at, except for breathing. Really, everything we do in our life is learned. When we're babies, when we learn how to walk, we fall down. But the thing is, falling down isn't so much an obstacle as it is a stepping stone. Because if you never fall down, you never experience what it's like to lose your balance. You never really learn how to keep your balance because you don't know what it's like to fall. Falling teaches your body how to stand up straight. It teaches yourself how to get back up. Gives yourself more experience, and it allows you to feel accomplished because you did something that's hard. Just like how babies learn how to walk, falling is essential in every single thing that we do, every skill that we learn, everything we do in our life, every aspect of the person we want to be. We're going to start off by being bad at that thing. If it's something that you've never done before, you're going to be bad at it at first. Now, good and bad are really subjective terms. Like, what does bad at something really mean? The only person you should compare yourself to is yourself. Take a look at how you're doing now compared to how you were doing in the past. If you're doing better, awesome. Keep it up. Celebrate your successes. If you feel like you're doing worse, that's okay. Sometimes success is 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes it's 3 steps forward and 7 steps backwards. Even if you feel like you're moving backwards, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to start a new chapter of your life. Start with a blank page. That's the beauty of the sun moving around the earth. Sunrises and days are a fresh start. Every day is a new day with endless possibilities. So keep moving forward. Now, going back to what the subject is, search for failure. Look for things that you can do that you are not good at. Because I promise you, if you focus all of your time and energy on something you feel like you struggle with, gradually, over time, step by step, little by little, you're going to start to turn that weakness into a strength. It takes 1 step at a time. It's so easy in this modern day and age to see all these people that, like become viral overnight, become, get these hits, and they become famous so quickly. And it seems like, well, let me just draw from personal experience. I love to write songs, and I've written probably 8 or 9 songs by now. And it's some of the songs I really like, and I'm like, man, these are super good. I'm gonna get a hit. Like, I'm gonna go viral. People are gonna, I'm gonna get millions of streams on this song. And really, like, most of my songs have only had, like, I don't know, in the 30s of streams, and well, that's pretty good. But most of them are people that I know. My point is, success is not defined by how many streams you get, or how many likes you get, how many views you get. It's so easy to measure our success by that. But the thing is, the people who go viral, most of the time, except for like Vines and stuff, that's just like a fluke. The people who become famous, become well known, most of the time have already gotten experience before they became famous. They already had practice doing the thing that they are amazing at. You take Billie Eilish, for example. She became famous at age like 14, and it seems like it just happened overnight. It seems like it just happened, and like, I literally know people who are amazing singers and who aren't famous, but sometimes you ask yourself, why? How come she got to be famous so quickly and not me? I mean, it's important to keep in mind that fame doesn't bring happiness, but we don't really think about all the things that led her to that point. Her brother, Phineas, writes most of her songs anyway. At least he does all the production and stuff. And you didn't see the hours and hours and hours and hours of practice that went in before she got famous, before everybody knew her name. How much time did her and her brother spend practicing songwriting? Search for failure. Look for things. Do things that you're bad at if you want to improve on them. And I promise, if you're consistent, you will improve. It seems like such a simple concept, but it is so powerful. That's all I have for today. See ya.